Hello my beautiful people, here we are once again. Welcome to my channel, Suma Klima TV, and we're gonna be keep on talking about the whole tragedy that has been happening for the last couple of days since the tragic death of Liam. As we all know, the one from One Direction, the poor guy that tragically died in Argentina. Poor Liam Payne from One Direction, that allegedly he threw himself off the third floor from the balcony because he was completely out of his mind, I should say, allegedly. But before I keep on with this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That's very important, because that makes YouTube raise up my videos so more people can look at them and more people can share them. But let's keep on talking about the whole tragedy. It's really sad, the tragic death of Liam from One Direction. He was supposed to be in Argentina for 5 days, and he stayed for almost 2 weeks. As I mentioned to you guys before, his girlfriend posted a video a couple of days ago before he died, when she was going back, the recent girlfriend, when she was going back from Argentina to her home. She's an influencer, a gorgeous, beautiful blonde, where she was just I guess she was this whole time with him down there. I don't know if she was partying with him. I don't know if they broke up together that night when she came back to her home and left Argentina. Because after she left, we all know that he started calling all of these ladies that work doing, selling all of this, to his room and partying non-stop. We don't know if he was partying with his girlfriend, the current girlfriend that he has, the influencer, or maybe they broke up, and after they broke up, he just went into a big depression and he started calling all of these girls to come into the room, that he will hire them, he will pay them. And they say that people from the hotel Casa Azul in Palerrmo, Argentina, were supplying him all the paraphernalia and all the substances that were found in there. As we all know, TNC showed a lot of the stuff. TNC even showed parts of the body of Liam Payne on the floor, where we can see the tattoos and all of that. But TMC took it off for respect to him and his family. We all know that he has a kid, that he's 7 years old, from his first girlfriend, and then the ex-girlfriend before this one, Maya knew that he had a problem, and that's why she brought this book about a book saying that, talking about her life and his life, but with different names, saying that it was a fictitious book. But we all know that that book was all about their relationship, and that was something that was haunting him, for the reason that I guess he had his own demons. He didn't know how to conquer his demons, and as sad as it sounds, well, he passed away when he, first of all, they say that he threw himself from the third floor. When you throw yourself from a balcony or somewhere, you throw yourself like this, facing down. They found him facing back, so that means he went back. So it could have been, allegedly, they could have pushed him. He must have got into a fight with somebody and he just fell. But the autopsy does reveal that he was not 100% conscious, and he didn't know exactly what was going on. So he was in another planet without being there respectful. He was so out of it, completely high in all of these substances from partying so much, because 5 days turned into 2 weeks. The ex-girlfriend went there, his girlfriend went there, partied with him to the point that she must have been like, you know what, I had it, I don't want to keep on partying anymore, I'll leave you, bye, goodbye. And then he didn't want to stop partying. Who knows what happened? And as sad as it sounds, on October 16, he allegedly jumped off the balcony of the Casa Azul Hotel Palermo in Argentina, as we all know. It's all over social media. The funny thing about all of this, we all know that Simon Cowell is the one that has the show Britain's Got Talent. He hasn't mentioned anything about Liam. He hasn't said anything about him. The only thing he has said recently say that he is going to resign of being part of Britain's Got Talent. He's not gonna do it anymore, but he hasn't apologized or give the condolences to Liam. To Liam, he has a son. Liam Payne has a son. He's 7 years old. To him, to his family, to his son, to anyone, he's had his mouth nice and shut. We don't know the reason why, but we all know that Simon Cowell is a nasty jackass, as we all know how rude and respectful he was to all of those people that would go there and throw themselves looking for an opportunity to show their talent. And we know how nasty he was to dozens and hundreds of people that would go there and they didn't have it, and he would just be the nastiest. He would just use the people to make money for him, and he wouldn't even care about anybody else. Liam Payne saying that every time they would go into a show to different countries, they would lock them in the room because they couldn't go outside, for the reason that all the fans were waiting outside. They were camping outside, so they would just stay in the room, order alcohol, get wasted, and that's how we'll start in a very vicious cycle. So they all got trapped in that little world, just like Liam, just like all the rest of them, from one direction. But as sad as it sounds, well, Liam has been battling these demons for the longest, because his ex-girlfriend Maya, the one that wrote the book about them too, and when he read the book, he knew that she was saying everything about them with different names, a fictitious book, but he knew, and that was haunting him, because I guess he didn't want to face the truth. He didn't want to see the problems that he has. We all have problems, that's why we have therapists, but I guess he didn't want to confront his own demons. And there's a video of him at the Norton show up in Britain, where he was in it. I recall that. And Salma Hayek was in it. And he did mention that he went to one of the P. Diddy's parties. And then when he went to say hi to P. Diddy shook his hand so hard, he couldn't believe how strong he was. And then he was like, ha, 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 ha. He was like out of it. And then he tried to say hi to Jay-Z that was on the other side, but P. Diddy told him not to. And the security guards from Jay-Z pushed him out, like, don't even think about coming to him. And he felt very uncomfortable, because the way how P. Diddy shook his hand, it was kind of like awkward, kind of nasty. And of course, he retired from the party, because as we all know, the whole scandal that is happening about the P. Diddy and the whole P. Diddy scandal, that every single day more stuff are coming out. Now, Liam Payne, as death, of course, is trying to camouflage a little bit about P. Diddy, but nobody's gonna forget about P. Diddy. And I'm glad that you guys can watch the Norton show, and you can see the part where he talks about meeting P. Diddy at one of the P. Diddy's parties, trying to meet Jay-Z, but he couldn't. But the way how P. Diddy said hi to him, he was completely out of it, and I'm sure he was ready for one of those freak off parties, as we all know. It is so sad, because they haven't confirmed exactly how he died. They know he jumped, but they don't know if he really jumped, because he jumped. When you jump, you're facing down. They found him facing his back, so that means he went backwards, or somebody pushed him, because people from the hotel Casa Azul were fighting with him, because he was supposed to be in Argentina for 5 days. He stayed for 2 weeks, and he was in different hotels, and that's why he got kicked out of different hotels, because he was doing all this travel. And then at Casa Azul, that's when they said enough of it. He got way too messed up, way too high, and people from the hotel were giving him and supplying him the paraphernalia and all of that stuff that he was taking that caused his death. There's more to find out about all of this, my beautiful people, but don't forget to leave your comments down below. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you in the next vlog. And once again, rest in peace, Liam Payne, and my condolences to him, to his 7-year-old son, and to his whole entire family. Bye guys, ciao.